The Albion's first away day of the new season sees them become the very first visitors to Everton's new Hill Dickinson Stadium home. After 133 years at Goodison Park, today is a historical and emotive moment for everyone associated with Everton. There's certainly a party atmosphere to greet the players. It's a party that Brighton will be determined to spoil. Well, the raucous atmosphere that greeted the players on kick-off is rather tempered. Mitoma could be onto this. Mitoma is onto it. He's got two for company. It's beautifully worked and off the crossbar. Outrageous skill from Kaoru Mitoma. So nearly an incredible first goal at Everton's new home. Everyone knows Kaoru Mitoma is capable of something incredibly special, and he almost produced it here. He took two out of the game. Lovely control, knew where Keane and Tarkowski were, took the ball away from them. Look at the concentration. The volley thundering off the top of the bar. So close. Well, that was Brighton's best moment by a long way. Kaoru Mitoma, who scored one of the goals of the season last season. The control and the finish against Chelsea, and he produced something similar there, just without the end product. And Minte has got him behind. Minte across and over the bar from Welbeck. It was behind him. They go close again. Minte was tracked all the way by Idrissa Gueye. He was out-muscled and it was behind Welbeck. He was always reaching for it and he couldn't turn it in. Another big chance goes begging for Brighton. Drop to Njai. And now Dewsbury Hall, and he's got Grealish with him. Here comes Jack Grealish. Vifa comes to greet him. Grealish fires across and Everton lead! The first goal at the Hill Dickinson Stadium, scored by Iliman Njai to give the Toffees lift-off. He started the move. Dewsbury Hall found Grealish. Too much room for the England winger, and across he went. That's a tidy finish. The cross at pace. Njai had continued his run to make sure that he was there when the cross came over. And a moment of history belongs to Iliman Njai. Everton, for the very first time, have scored at their new home, and they take the lead at the Hill Dickinson Stadium. Big moment for David Moyes and his team. Frustration so far for Fabian Herzler and his side. Grealish still scrapping away to keep possession. Irabunum, shooting chance perhaps, still going Irabunum, and he fizzes it just wide. Tim Irabunum very close to doubling Everton's advantage. Thought he might hit it there. He had to wait until there, and he wasn't far away. Baliba. Van Hecke invited forward. And Van Hecke strikes in. He's hit the post. Remarkable. It took a deflection en route. So close to something tremendous from Van Hecke. The big Dutchman strode forward. It took a deflection which took it away from Pickford and then cracked off the upright. 2 minutes for Brighton to create a chance perhaps and get themselves level. Ayari had to stretch for that, might have been intended for Mitoma. Oh, it's given away, calamity! Brilliant save by Pickford. O'Reilly should have equalised. Jordan Pickford sparing Everton blushes. Tarkowski can't believe it, he didn't know O'Reilly was there. Great work from O'Reilly to sneak in, but he really should have scored. Pickford sparing Tarkowski's blushes. Look at Tarkowski, he couldn't believe it when he made the pass. Pickford, brilliant goalkeeping. Barry has stayed onside. The young Frenchman works his way forward. Okay, out to Grealish. Dewsbury Hall's down the line. Grealish teeing up his man. The rasping drive has beaten for Bruggen. And Everton double their lead. It's James Garner. On their debut at the Hill Dickinson Stadium. James Garner celebrating for the Toffees. That might need looking at, whether Barry was offside. Dunk appealed. VAR, I'm sure, will have a check of it. From there they worked it well. Out to Grealish. Dewsbury Hall providing the run. Garner the one who was teed up. First time strike. He strikes it so sweetly. A crisp drive. But Bruggen could only get a hand to it. And it wasn't enough to keep it out. And he's not a happy man. And why would he be? His side 2 down after conceding late in the day against Fulham last weekend. And they need some inspiration from somewhere. Well, Njaya's lost it. Ayari is onto it, and Ayari beaten away by Pickford. And just before the hour mark, Brighton still can't find a way back into the game. It was good work from Ayari, got it out of his feet well enough. Plenty of power behind the strike, either side of Pickford, and that's causing a real problem. And it was straight at the Everton keeper. And look at the room for Mitoma. Mitoma goes outside of the boot, delightful cross, it drops for Minte, and Minte powers it goalwards. He wants a handball, and it's been given, I think. Stuart Atwell points to the spot. Yes, handball, penalty for Brighton. Dewsbury Hall complains. Tarkowski, who was on, he feels the wrong end of one of those decisions against Leeds United on the opening weekend of the season, is also there complaining. Well, it was smashed goalwards, certainly hits the hand of Dewsbury Hall. And interestingly, Matt O'Reilly, having converted from the spot against Fulham last weekend and is still on the pitch, has given this to Danny Welbeck. Welbeck against Pickford. This has to go in from Welbeck. Welbeck, short runner, hands on hips. Welbeck taking his time. A long time. Welbeck, saved by Jordan Pickford. He guessed right. Danny Welbeck cannot believe it. And Brighton's chance of getting back into the game may have just gone with the penalty that Danny Welbeck neither struck with enough power or direction to beat Jordan Pickford. Everton 2, Albion 0.